Yeah, I'm excited. So, welcome back. Welcome to another Femininity Quickie. I'm Dr. Christina. I'm your femininity coach from Los Angeles, and I talk all things dating and sex for ambitious women, female entrepreneurs, and executives in their 40s. I get you ready to date your man. Isn't it incredible? There's no longer worrying, being, a victim of circumstances, because now when you listen to a few of my episodes and what I'm teaching and coaching, that you have the abilities to flip that around, to turn the tables and to find your dream man. So yeah, if a quickie is not enough, I offer one-on-one coaching where we dive deep into your personal stories, your mindset, and your beliefs around men. And we rewire that, give this an upgrade, and then you're gonna go on incredible dates. If this sounds good to you, the link to sign up is in the description box of this episode. So yeah, let's talk femininity. One of my favorite topics of all times, that's why I became a femininity coach, is to show the world and to show you what the power of femininity is. And today's topic of this episode will be exactly about that. So what is femininity and what it's not, and what is masculinity and what it's not? Because when we talk about femininity and masculinity, we have both, right? So that's the first message. It's always both. It's like yin and yang. And one or the other cannot work without the other. It's just like they are perfect together, and the full and true power only happens when we have masculinity and femininity. Whether this is when you're yourself, you have both the yin and the yang, or when you are feminine and you have a masculine man. That's powerful, right? That's like together they are this power couple. And without, it's just a little bit worrying. It's not as exciting as it could be, and that's why we need that. And it also doesn't feel super safe for a woman without the masculinity. All right, so what femininity in my personal definition is, and what this whole series and all my coaching program is based on, is the fact that femininity is the opposite to the masculine. It's like polarity, right? The two extreme poles. But we have to face the fact that there are like gray areas in between, right? And it's also personality type wise, who you are, what you like. But in general, let's start with the masculinity first, because the masculinity shapes the frame, right? So masculinity means it's the purpose, it's the power, it's the thrive, it's the doing the things and having, this mood to push forward. And it gives stability because it's strong. It creates the beautiful building. It's like the architecture, right? For setting up a life, for setting up a career, for setting up a relationship, whatever you want to have. And that's the beautiful frame, like a vase, if you want to say so. And this gives the opportunity for the opposite pole, which is the femininity. It's like water, it's like flowing, it's like in this vase, when you have the strong foundation, the strong frame, the feminine can beautifully flow inside. It's just the being. It's, intuition, it's emotion, it's sensual, it's, everything that comes with caring, compassion, and being soft and fluid, right? And this feels amazing when you have this strong outside world built, and then you can open up and surrender and just be wonderful and enjoy life, right? Be playful, have fun, and relax and enjoy and nurture yourself. And the feminine is the beautiful inside. It's the interior. It's how you design it, right? Inside of the strong structure. And this is like true for every single situation. In your relationship, you have a structure, but then you can relax and enjoy and have the best sex. Or it's true for your business, right? You have a structure, you have the appointments, but then on the appointment, you maybe go to a spa and enjoy the best time of your life. So that's what I mean. It has to happen, both of them. There's an interplay, right? And we need to have both. And what I want to talk about also is about the myths we have. And sometimes we believe in society about what masculinity has to be or femininity. Then we talk about toxic aspects of both poles, right? And then we give sometimes the whole thing a wrong meaning, I think. And yeah, femininity has nothing to do with like being weak, or in a way like being too emotional or too sexy or not capable enough for something powerful like running a business, right? And this is something, beliefs I also experienced when I grew up. It was like always hustle, have the best education, have the best job. But like being and relaxing and enjoying life was not welcome, right? It was seen, for me personally, I interpreted being feminine as something weak and relaxing as a waste of time, right? Or when I wanted just to sleep in because I didn't feel like well that day, it was like, oh Christina, you're just so lazy. Everyone will see that now. And that's like, it's actually very harsh and very toxic towards my own self, right? And not giving me the time to relax, not giving me, as I said, out of a good masculine structure, to give me the space to relax, to give me those pleasure moments, and even whatever, put them in my calendar. This is like, you're going to the pedicure, enjoy, right? And stick to those appointments. No, self-care was not on my list. So yeah, I never experienced what femininity means, or even allowing myself to surrender. And yeah, it's not that, like, another myth is like, just, you know, being feminine means to stay home and cook the whole time, not having a job or not having a career. This is BS. This is BS. You also have a drive, and you're also, you know, you're experienced, you're in your 40s, so you know what we're talking about. So that's something absolutely not true. And then on the opposite side, when we talk about masculinity, I mean, masculinity is powerful. Men are strong, right? That's part of the deal. They are natural providers. Back in the days, they were hunting the whole time, right? And they have the abilities, of course, but it doesn't mean that they also cannot be feminine. It doesn't mean that they cannot talk about emotions. It doesn't mean that they're like men are maybe just abusive because they're strong. Because when they take the lead, it's abusive, that's toxic, that's narcissistic and selfish. That's just not true. And what we deep down, as I said, and you guys know that, what you crave is the masculine man, and you just surrender, right? And this is how connections are built, because they are the natural providers and we are the natural human beings who relax, who give, and who listen to emotions and intuition, the soft side. This is our core ability, right? It's the opposite pole, and this is why this whole polarity is just so sexy, and why like men are so super attracted to soft and feminine women, and we deep down crave the strong man who literally pushes me against the wall and just fucks me, you know what I mean? I cannot give that example more often, but it's so true. I want to feel your power, and I want to feel like, you know, fucking turned on by how you look at me and how you tell me what to do. Because it gives me the peace, it gives me the moment to relax, and has nothing to do, maybe I cook you dinner after that if I'm good with cooking, but you know what I mean. Of course I'm taking care of you, of course I'm compassionate. That's my ability too, you know. But with my work, of course I'm more masculine, of course I'm doing more of the things and having my appointments under control, right? But I also know how to flip that around, and I think this is the superpower we have. When we talk about the yin and yang, we can flip that around. And I had like so many situations, of course, after I have practiced female embodiment, after I have practiced to see if a man is really masculine, if a man can take the lead, to let him do that. And I can guarantee you, the moment I flipped that, it turned him on. And I was turned on by his behavior because he was like so strong. And yeah, there are simple moments when you can feel that, when a person enters the room and the man is like literally owning this room, owning the energy, you feel like, oh, just help. and this little girly kitty catty is just, play with me, please. It's just such a juicy feeling, and you can do that if you are and have the strong masculinity within yourself through commitment, through confidence and trust. You can be feminine just, if I tell you now, you do it, and that's so sexy because you can flip that on and off, and you can play with it, you can create your own juicy life. And also you can drive the man crazy, I can tell you. And that's fun, But also in the way, I'm not saying to misuse that, but in a way that you can have a juicy, sexy connection with a man. And they will love that. They will love playing around. I mean, that's also part of the feminine, being playful and using your senses and exploring the world and your pleasures and opening up this space for the man to join you. And yeah, this is why I think femininity and masculinity, the discussions overall, the discussions are so much needed, and it helps you in all of your areas, whether it's your career, whether it's dating, whether it's having better sex. It's incredible. And the good thing is, it was always there because you are the feminine woman. You can activate that. And yeah, it's just, once you activate that, the whole new world is opening up. I can guarantee you that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I see you next time to another femininity quickie.